What's up guys, 1209 Gaming here, and we have 3 more events to get down to. First off, we're starting with the Dodge Challenger Demon Interceptor unit, which we will be using in a street race. So what you want to do is drive through the gap made by the other cars and then take the shortcut on the right and continue using all of the road as much as possible and following a racing line. Now, as you can see, this car has a great top speed and it is the most expensive street race car in the game at the moment. 930,000. What a grind it took to get this car. Luckily, I managed to do it, and this car is a boat car. Does not turn, handle well at all. You find yourself braking a lot more than you need to, but it does have good acceleration and top speed at the end of the day, and also is the only free street race interceptor unit car which you can get without buying the motor pass, which it basically gives you the Corvette Stingray and the M8 interceptor units, but obviously that costs you real money and I don't have money for that anyway. So in this event we get 104,000 for this boat of a car. It is really good, and honestly I'm happy with being 1,300 roundabout in the world. Now our next event, we're using the exact same car but on a different track. We're using a track that is featured in multiplayer all the time and is a player favorite. Just ignore Hero in the background. But anyway, this car has nitrochemist parts on it, which means it has double duration of nitro. So therefore, it is so much easier for this car to cut across terrain such as grass, as you see me do at the moment, and this tiny shortcut on the right where you go through the trees saves a ton of speed. It also puts you back on the road nicely, and I think because of that it is a really good corner cut. But anyway, the corner cuts might not help you a lot, but they can help push an even faster time. And as you can see, I do it again on the second lap. You're taking the right open corner cut and then another one going through the left a little bit, and I lose a little bit of speed, but it inevitably is a lot more speed going through that section. And now I cross the line with 100% complete. Under 2 minutes is a really good time for this. Now let's check. We get 113,000 points, which is really good. And for this car, which is basically the Titanic of cars in this game, honestly, it's really good, putting us at 520th in the world. Obviously that is going to change, but I hope I will stay in top 1000 for the moment. Now the next event we were doing is using the Ferrari Enzo, and just to give you a bit of context, this car costs 1.4 million credits, and that alone took me 3 days to grind. Now this might be a controversial opinion, but I absolutely love the sound of the Crew 2 cars. I feel like they have nailed it compared to Forza and maybe even Need for Speed. Take a listen. Generally the best Ferrari sound I've ever heard from a racing game in a long time, except for Gran Turismo on the PS3, which was really good. But anyway, let's move on. This car has a great top speed, great acceleration. I do not have any nitrochemist parts for hypercar, which is why I do not have a long duration. But as you can see, this car doesn't need it. It handles really well and maintains top speed. A little bit better than the Huayra, but not as good as the McLaren P1, because it has insane acceleration unlike the Huayra. Now, as you can see, I use tapped nitro, which is a technique I'm not sure works better or less, but it seems to save more nitro. Now I'm going to fast forward to the ending of the race where there are some tight twisty turns, and you can see how well this car copes with them. But honestly, the best thing about this car is the sound, and that they allowed an amazing Ferrari like this to have customization. I did not have money after this car to be able to customize it, because customizing it costs maybe like 100,000 in this game, and I had to grind 1.4 million, I say again. But this car was worth it in the end. I will definitely be using this as my daily grind. And if I did not hit that car, I would have had a decent time. But after grinding, after some time, my final time was a sub 3 minutes and 10 seconds, which actually put me up to the top 250. That gave me a 120,000 points, something around there. And honestly, it was the best performance I had this whole summer. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please subscribe, like, and comment down below what you enjoyed about the video. I'm out. Peace.